Greetings of the day, everyone. So in this video I'm going to show you guys top 10 useful shortcut keys which I found very useful when trying to do different things in Excel. So this will be in a beginner's level, so I will be saying every Excel shortcuts which is completely new to someone who has never been using a computer or an Excel. So this will be the part 1 of the series which shall make shortcuts in Excel. So let's dive into the video, guys. So we have an Excel workbook here. So the first shortcut which is very important and very useful is that Ctrl N. So when you do Ctrl N, so you will be prompted for a new workbook. So the entire Excel file will be open, something like book 1 or book 2, book 3, which is already opened for a couple of times. I pressed Ctrl N. So which will make us to migrate it to a new Excel file where we can work multiple Excel files at the same time. And the next shortcut is Ctrl O, which lets us to open an existing saved Excel workbook. So when I press Ctrl O, so we'll be able to prompt and we'll be asked as to, let's say today I worked on this, last week I worked on this, last week I worked on this. So you can click the existing workbooks in your machine, so which is very easy to do it rather than going file, open, and stuff like that. And the next command is a well-known command which is Ctrl S. So let's say I have a couple of data here and then I press Ctrl S. So if you can see, it's my cursor loaded. So as I already have specified a name for this file, so let's say when I have a workbook of, this is like a default name which was given by Excel. So now when I do Ctrl S, I'll be prompted to save it, some name, stuff like that. So which we always use Ctrl S, so you might be familiar with Ctrl S. So the next shortcut is something which is some people might know, some people not know, which is F12. So let's say you have this file and you have lots of data and you already have mentioned a name for this file. So now you want to save this existing file with a new name which is similar to file save as. All you have to do is F12. So you'll be opening and then you can like specify the Excel name and then save it, which is very useful. You don't have to go file save as and then save as. So you just press F12 and go to the save as option. And the next code is very useful. Let's say you are working on some details and let's say you want to close this active workbook. So all you have to do is Ctrl W and then that is closed. So if you see, the shortcut 1 is closed. So now we are with the blank or workbook 3, which is default. So the next shortcut is Ctrl C, which is very familiar for you guys. So let's say we have a cell, say Ctrl C. So what this Ctrl C does is copies the contents of the selected cell into your clipboard. Let's do a Ctrl C. So it's just copied. So if you can see on the next command which comes with copy, which is paste, you know already I've guessed it, Ctrl V. So if you can see, Ctrl C is getting copied, the contents of this cell is copied in your clipboard, and when you do Ctrl V, the contents of the clipboard is pasted in the selected cell. So now let's go with the cut, which you already have guessed, Ctrl X. So now this will be copied in the clipboard and will be removed in this cell. Now when I Ctrl V, so this is gone. So the next shortcut is, which is something called as panic button. I'm just kidding. It's not a panic button. Just we mostly use when we do some mistakes. We want to go back to the back step. So we just undo. So you can just do Ctrl Z. Just go back to the step which we did previously, and you can also do Ctrl Z. The last shortcut is Ctrl P, which will be prompt to you to a print dialog box where you can select the printers which you want and then print it, the Excel sheets which you want. Let's say I have lots of contents here and then I want to print it. Let's say I go, instead of going file, print and stuff like that, in the print dialog box will just be Ctrl P. And then I'll be asking which the printers that I want to do, all the settings which you want to do, and you will be also able to see a overview of your sheet, your workbook. I mean your first sheet, I believe your first sheet, and if you can see 101, because this, I think this corresponds to the sheets which we have. So if you have one sheet, you'll be able to see one sheet and then print that sheet. So I'm making a series of Excel. So this is the first of the shortcut series. So catch you in another one, guys. Until then, be safe. Bye bye everyone. Take care.